sound good for you, Kyle? Perfect.
We won't do much talking until they get done with their announcing stuff down there. Just let us know when we're live. Intro it and then shut up.
Welcome to Harrison Fieldhouse home, the 50th annual Old Fort Classic. This matchup, Game 1 of the Old Fort Classic has the Nathan Hale Lady Rangers taking on number 5, Class 4A Stilwell Lady Indians. The visiting team on the court will be the
Started out the bottom from the front. Now I got it jumping with the click. I will know that came back with a grudge.
a senior number 12, Sarah Stevens. A freshman number 14, Akea Ellis.
Good morning and welcome to Bravado Wireless hosting the Old Fort Classic for the 50th year. We are here in Fort Gibson, one of the longest running basketball tournaments in the state. This game is going to have the Lady Rangers of Nathan Hale facing off against the Stilwell Lady Indians. Right now they're introducing the starters, and let's find out who they are, the Lady Indians.
A senior, number 10, Snowda Wadey.
We got number 10, Snowda Wadey,
A
senior.
senior, number 11, Kaylee Benham.
Kaylee Goodham.
A senior, number 14, Shannon Catry. And a senior, number 15, Kinley Johnson. Lady Indians are
All right, we are off.
Assisted by Matt Lee. Referees for Game 1 of the Old Fort Classic, Anthony Meter, Jody Cash, and Gary Enderlin.
So we're looking at a matchup today. It's probably a little outpowered. We're looking at the Lady Indians coming into this game at 10-2. Lady Rangers 0-8, according to MaxPreps.com. So while it looks like it's a little overpowered for this matchup, you know, a little resilience, go get them, and you never know what's going to happen to any given team on any given day.
I'm always excited for the 1-8. These like lopsided matchups and tournaments. It's always exciting to see what the underdog coach is going to pull out of his sleeve. Sometimes you're going to see some weird strategies, some different types of game plans. So we'll see what Nathan Hale comes out with.
You know, but the reality is, all they've got to do is hold on, Lady Rangers, figure out what their strategy is going to be, feel out this team. They look young. And figure out how they're going to tackle
gets an early turnover, passes ahead to number 2, Holmes, for the lay-in. Another steal, senior guard Wadey with the lay-in. Misses rebound. The layup, offensive rebound.
Little battle in the basket there.
Out of bounds. Nathan Hale will take over possession. I think we're going to see a lot out of senior guard Wadey today. She leads Stilwell in all 4 out of the 5 major stat categories. Definitely a leader for that team.
Looks like she's averaging about 13.8 points per game coming into this.
One thing that I saw that was impressive is she's also averaging 5.5 steals. So definitely a defensive threat as well.
Man, Stilwell coming with the full press, keeping them deep inside their own territory. Ooh.
Just going to get a blocking foul on number 2, Holmes.
Oh. 14 passes in number 0. Number 0 working her way. Oh, we got the ball loose.
Lady Indians force another turnover. Wadey lays it in for 2.
Snowda Wadey. Timeout on board Sharks, Lady Rangers. It's going to be a 30-second time.
Like Nathan Hale's going to take a timeout.
And I think so are we. We'll be right back with the action. Lopsided than that, given just the dominance Stilwell has shown so far in the first minutes of this game. Another steal by Stilwell. Up, miss, shoots again. Wow, we've got a long three-pointer.
Another offensive rebound by the Lady Indians. Free ball from Holmes, and it's good.
It has been Holmes and Wadey left and right.
Wadey forcing another turnover.
Another battle for possession. Every time the ball has been
and if Nathan Hale wants any chance to stay in this game, they're going to have to get active on the glass.
Yes.
Another turnover. Ooh. Might have a rolled ankle by Moreland.
She's looking like she's going to tough it out, stay in the game, and get in position. An easy pass and score by number 14, Shannon Catron. The incredible part about this game is I believe 95% of it's been played on this side.
Oh, Wadey with another steal and a lay-in. Nathan Hale is going to call another timeout. And it seems like Stilwell doesn't plan to take their foot off the gas pedal
on Saturday in the championship.
We'll see what goes on day 2.
There we go. Nice block. Oh, finally a recovery of a ball.
It's going to be a travel on Nathan Hale. It's yet another turnover. Stilwell gets possession. A nice little short corner dump.
Stilwell's definitely one of the best teams in the state, coming in ranked number 5 according to OSSA rankings.com in their class. You know, right up there with some of the best: Bethany, Lincoln Christian, Glenpool, Anadarko. You know, Fort Gibson's not far behind. They're at number 7.
Blocked by number 14, Elias.
Easy layup, making it 17-0.
Johnson will lay it in.
Oh,
another block.
Right
Catron with a block.
Basket. Push.
Passes ahead to Johnson. Lays it in for another 2. And at this point, it seems pretty rinse and repeat. I'm not sure if Nathan Hale's going to find an answer. Moreland trying to signal for a teammate to come get the ball.
Trent, if you're Coach Sweeney and your girls are dominating like this, at what point do you start trying out new strategies, or do you just keep the foot on the gas all the way?
Well, it seems like their coach's game plan is to keep the gas, and I agree. It's only the first quarter, and you do want to get your team ready for the rest of the tournament. So you definitely want to get a good amount of time exercising your game plan against another team as they force another turnover.
You know,
I do think it's getting later into the game, you definitely start testing out new things, seeing what works.
Resting up those starters, right?
Yeah,
you've got 3 days of basketball.
3 days back to back.
Because you know Fort Gibson, if you end up facing them in the end, they're not going to be any slouches. So you're going to have everybody ready to
Definitely going to be more of a challenge throughout the next couple of days for them. They force a jump ball, and they're going to retain possession.
In for Nathan Hale, number 25, Noah Williams.
Trenton, what just happened there?
They just had to stop the game so Moreland could get a hair tie. That's all.
Okay. Looks like we're getting some sort of substitution here.
We've got blood on the jersey, maybe? I can't tell.
Number 0 coming out of the game for Stilwell.
Looks like he's pointing to the nose. Maybe she has a bloody nose.
Number 10 coming in.
Wadey subs back in. I'm sure Nathan Hale can't be happy about that.
Easy pass in, battle down under.
Looks like there's going to be a foul on number 15, Johnson. She'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls at number 3, Shemaya Taylor. Her first personal, first team foul of the Lady Rangers. Kinley Johnson at the line to shoot 2.
Trenton, what is this, about the 7th year that Bravado Wireless has been streaming the Old Fort Classic in some capacity?
We've been doing it for a while.
I know it's been one of the better and more enjoyable tournaments. Beautiful facility here in Fort Gibson.
I like seeing it's nice to see the same players back every year. I know we keep talking about Wadey. She did make the all-tournament team last year as a junior, so we'll see if she can do that again as a senior. As they force another turnover, she's going to get an assist to number 4, Thurber.
You know, while we definitely had dominating performances by Holmes and Wadey.
Wadey with another steal. It seems like she already has almost 10. And another assist to number 4, Thurber.
Man, they have that down pat. She knows exactly who she's passing it to when she gets down to the basket, and they've just played that plan out excellently.
Another steal. Number 15, Johnson. Wadey's going to pass it ahead back to Johnson. Back to Wadey. Almost had the little alley-oop. Number 12 is going to pull up for mid, and that's going to be good. Another steal by the Lady Indians. Johnson passes ahead to Wilson for the lay-in.
Wilson.
Based on their dominating performance, this will be a 7-game win streak for the Lady Indians, having just beat Roland and Shakota not too long ago.
They're keeping the pressure up. Another steal by the Lady Indians. Wilson gets the tip. As Wadey connects to Johnson for another assist. A tip by Johnson.
This quiet jam
Wadey passes ahead.
Early in the morning. It's great to see cheerleaders coming out, supporting the Lady Rangers, bringing a little bit of life to this gym, which I'm sure we'll see fill up later today.
There's still a minute left in the first, and it is 31-0. About to be 33-0. I think Stilwell might be trying to make a statement to the rest of the teams in this tournament. I think Stilwell will take a timeout. And so will we. We'll be right back with the action. there's not too much movement in the Nathan Hale offense. It's mostly stationary. Another turnover.
Easy layup, number 13.
Blackburn will lay it in. Stop and pop by Moreland. No good. Thurber misses a three, grabs her own board. Nathan Hale will grab the rebound and head the other way. Thurber with another three-point attempt. Push in the back by Wilson. Nathan Hale will get ball.
14, Kaya Elias in for Nathan Hale.
Another turnover.
Wilson for the lay.
But doesn't get the shot off in time.
Into the first quarter, still on 35, Nathan Hale 0.
Man, this first quarter has really just shown the power and the quickness of the Lady Indians as they have worked their way through and around to connect with the ball and take it down the court over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping that I'm not on their side of the bracket if I'm a girls team in this tournament. Maybe match up with them in the finals.
Right. Even Fort Gibson, I think just a few weeks ago, the Lady Indians pulled off a 32-27 win and a tight one that was really built around defense just on the 6th this month. So, you know, if you end up with those two back in the bracket together, it'll be important to see that matchup happen, especially, you know, now Fort Gibson's defended its house in its namesake tournament.
Yeah, and Fort Gibson is on the other side of the bracket, so that is a very possible finals matchup and could be an exciting one.
Oh, yes, for sure. If you're the Lady Rangers, what are you trying to do this next quarter? Do you just have goldfish mentality and, you know, forget every 5 seconds and focus on trying to make the most of this moment? Slow down the game, you pick it up, what are you feeling?
That's a tough question. I mean, you're definitely, you can't give up. I mean, the game's probably a little bit out of reach. You probably know that, but you've got to be looking for a little bit of hope, a little bit of anything. You know, see what girls are mentally tough, what kind of girls you have.
Oh,
I mean,
just like that, number 0 diving to the ground.
Makes a mental mistake and stands up with a ball, so she'll grab a turnover. But, I mean, that's the kind of thing that you look for as a coach. You know, you're down 35, but who's going to be diving on the floor for you still?
Snowda's got a little fan section, some poster boards, 4 or 5 fans up there cheering her name as she scores again. You know, our producer is a Stilwell alum and is excited to see her team in action. Reminiscing, saying they were never this good when I was in school. But, you know, she's excited to see her team out and about. The one and only Sydney Ritter, producing for today, leading this broadcast crew. You appreciate the cheerleaders for the Lady Rangers out here making a little noise, trying to produce some energy for the team as they take off and try to keep heart and fight on in this grueling sludge match that's coming out.
A block by number 2, Holmes. Nice lay-in by Wadey. Assist coming from Sweeney.
You were just talking about the fans and the cheerleaders that have come out today to support their team and how they're just behind their team, provide them with what they need to be successful, just like how Bravado Wireless stands behind the people in our service area, in our communities, to ensure that they have connectivity and everything they need to be successful and stay connected to the wider world around them. So we appreciate all the community support and what Bravado has provided both this tournament and to the small business owners and individuals around it.
Shannon Catron.
Oh.
Jump ball, possession to
Gonna force a jump ball. There's gonna be another turnover for the Rangers.
Number 3, Shemaya Taylor back in for the Lady Rangers.
Number 11, Benham, knocked down a 3 ball. Again, the Rangers with just a really stagnant offense. I mean, no movement out of anybody but the point guard, it seems, just about every trip.
Jump ball, possession Nathan Hill.
Hale in our formation, everybody lined up in the back, running forward. Ball in bounds. Out of bounds on number 13. Who's that, Trent?
Number 13 would be Piper Blackburn with the deflection.
You're starting to see some new faces circling in for the Lady Indians as Coach tries to give some more experience to some of his younger players. You're starting to see a little bit of transition, people coming in and going out.
Definitely want to get everybody some minutes. This Blackburn will get a steal this time.
She goes to the layup, fouled on her way to the basket. Looks like she'll shoot 2.
Fouls number 12, CR Stevens, her first personal.
Every game in this tournament, you'll find a stream on the Bravado Wireless Facebook page, on the Bravado Wireless website, and you can find us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Every game's broadcasted there. You can download it on Roku, Amazon, Fire TV. You can get notifications whenever Bravado Wireless is live, producing the best local content in Eastern Oklahoma.
Can't beat that.
No,
really can't. Really can't.
Beat free. Another steal for the Lady Indians. Good ball movement.
I'll get another easy layup.
The block.
Set a screen. Some movement on offense. Another turnover. Johnson will pick it up. Take the lay herself. She'll miss it. Grab her own board. Make that one.
Kinley Johnson.
Trent, when was the last time you were in Stilwell?
I don't even know. I'm sure.
I'll tell you,
it was
if
for
you're in
Bravado.
Stilwell, stop into Mr. B's. Some of the best calzone out there.
Oh yeah.
It's always a home run. Never had a bad time.
Never had a bad calzone. Number 13 will pick up a quick skip to Johnson. Again, just a really stagnant offense. Nobody really wanting to move. Kind of the point guard just dribbling. Another turnover. Ash Thurber will take the easy lay and miss it for 2. She'll grab her own board, get fouled, and go to the line.
number 3, Shemaya Taylor, her second personal, second team.
As Stilwell continues the impressive shutout, 55-0.
You know, the way that Stilwell has been able to just kind of rotate in and out and really let the system do its job in providing this dominating defense. Reminds me of the stories you hear from the late 80s, early 90s, back when they were playing six-man, when girls were still playing six-person basketball games.
The 3-on-3 back in the day.
Oh, yeah. And those coaches would just set up those systems and repeat them year after year after year for success.
I think Stilwell might also just be better conditioned team. They seem to be running towards a lot of open spots, like right there. Pretty simple cut, but no reaction, and it's going to get open.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. When you look, it is Stilwell who is moving, who's adjusting, who's changing. It doesn't seem to matter what Nathan Hale is doing. 2 blocks in a row down there by Sam. 3. She's using that height to her advantage and just making the paint impenetrable.
A term you're going to hear a lot of coaches use on the defensive end is second and third efforts. And that's just when it's a longer defensive possession. You've got to do a couple defensive rotations. And you're seeing a lot of that out of Stilwell. And sometimes you're not even seeing the first effort from that out of the Lady Rangers.
You know, but this is, you know, you got to imagine how challenging it is to stay up when the game is out of reach already.
It takes
so
a minute
early on. You know, you're looking for that something deep down to keep you fighting. Looks like we have a 3-second violation on the Lady Indians. It just seems like they can't connect or be in sync with each other. There was an open pass, just didn't rotate around enough time to pick it up and turn and shoot. Definitely just a few seconds off on everything, it seems like, for the Lady Rangers today.
Sloan Sweeney.
Seeing a little bit of ball movement out of the Rangers as they'll pick up a foul on number 5, Starr.
Fouls number 5, Kinsey Starr, her first personal, first team foul.
Another turnover. And a foul on the floor.
Fouls number 3, Shemaya Taylor, third personal, third team foul.
You know what's interesting is when it comes to rebounding, we talk about the domination off the glass. You've got Snowdawady, who's been averaging 5.3 rebounds per game, followed by Shannon Catron, 5.3 rebounds per game. Sloan Sweeney, 4.3. You've got a slew of girls right there, and these are not necessarily the tallest ones on the team who are constantly there every time the ball comes off of the board.
Well, if you watch when a shot goes up, it seems like they have a lot of players crashing towards open spots and not just blindly at the rim, putting themselves in better
looks like we got a
spots.
steal by
Moreland
number
will get
0.
a turnover. Could be the first
for the
points
layup.
for him.
Second effort.
Moreland
Still
with an
haven't been able to
offensive
close.
rebound.
Little ball movement, reset.
Ooh.
Trav.
We're going to go foul on the floor.
Fouls number 20, Lauren Catron, her first personal, second team foul on the Lady Indians.
You know, we finally see the Lady Rangers slowing down, being a little more
like
methodical with what they're doing. And it seems to be showing a little bit of more progress, at least slowing the bleeding.
Emma Sam.
Trenton, I think you need one of those, some of those red and pink shoes that the Lady Rangers are rocking. Add your collection. They really pop off those uniforms.
I'd wear them. I'd definitely wear a pair. Play pickup in for sure. That's going to be halftime. We will take a break and see you guys for the second half.
Patty George with 2, Prairie Holmes with 7, Keisha Thurber with 5, Sarah Wade with 10.
And welcome back to the second half as the Stilwell Lady Indians take on the Lady Rangers of Tulsa Hale. So far, this game has been a dominating performance by the Lady Indians, conquering everything from defense to offense, leading the 67-0 score. If you're the Lady Indians, or if you're the Lady Rangers, Trenton, you're coming in, you've reset. What'd you tell your kids in the locker room? Fight the good fight?
We got to go do something to get ready for tomorrow. We got another game tomorrow. We got to go out there. At this point, I'm focusing my game plan on however I'm planning on playing the next team.
Fouls number 12, Sierra Stevens, second personal, first team foul.
Looks like a foul on 12, and then Stevens, that'll be the first team foul of the half. Easy shot up and in. She played that cool as a cucumber. Didn't get upset, waited for a clear moment, and put that ball in. Looks like we're on the verge of another steal. She maintains control.
Not quite.
Stilwell coming in with another steal.
Stilwell with another easy
number
lay.
24. Van doing a great job there.
Seems like number 3, Taylor, will go to the line for 2. A chance
Fouls number 21, Jayla
to
Barton.
end the shutout.
First personal, first team foul on the Lady Indians. Shania Taylor at the line.
You know, this is what you want. Get on the line, at least get some points on the board, and keep it from being a total blowout.
And that'll
the
stop it
first
from
one.
being a goose egg.
Looks like
Number 25 will go a little too early. Another chance.
Number 3 making the most of her chance at the line. Leading the team in scoring now. Snowdawady, you know, I've heard she had scored over 1,000 points in her high school career as she finishes out this year as a senior. Impressive feat by any athlete.
I didn't quite get there in my high school career. I was pretty close.
999.9.
I think I scored maybe like 40-something points.
It's okay, they didn't even let me in the gym. You know, I'll never forget my grandpa telling me I was the greatest waste of height he ever seen in his life.
And one from number 12, Stevens. She'll get a chance for 3.
Fouls number 22, Samantha Taylor, her first personal, second team foul.
Close the and one here.
Sarah Stevens at the line for the 3-point play.
Oh,
Stevens
spins
almost
in and
converts. And the Rangers will retain possession.
Which is great, you know, you get another one, you put up 6, all of a sudden you're starting to feel like there's a little bit of momentum after such a dominated quarter or half. Some ball movement, something we have not seen today.
Oh,
Beautiful layup by number 12, Sierra Stevens.
it seems like there was a nice little bit of motion in the offense. Caught Stilwell a little bit off guard.
You know, that's the other thing I've noticed the Lady Rangers doing since coming back from halftime is they're being a little more vocal. You can see there's more communication going on between them. You know, they look like they've got a little bit of life back from how they were doing in the previous half.
Stevens tries again, no good.
You know, in preparation for today's game, trying to look up some fun facts about, you know, both teams. Obviously, Tulsa is very well known, but looking at Stilwell, I always knew Stilwell for their strawberries, being the strawberry capital of the world. But one resource told me that they were also the fried chicken festival. And they had one dedicated to the poultry industry there in Adair County, and they've been celebrating that for a number of years. I had never heard of it.
I've never heard of that either. Fried chicken festival. Sounds fun.
Man, some fried chicken and waffles sounds perfect right now. A little hot sauce on top.
Moreland will make the second of her free throws.
Drive to the basket, pass out. Man, I've just been so impressed by Stilwell's ball movement. It seems like that ball is touching everybody's hands today.
Carry on number 25 from Stilwell.
Number 3 going to the basket. She will be sent to the line.
Kinsey Starr, her second personal, team foul number 4. Shamaya Taylor at the line for 2.
Looks like Kinsey Starr with the foul. This is the first one from the stripe. Trenton, looking at today's matchups that we're doing here at the Old Fort Classic, which ones are you most interested in, or do you think will be the highlight, both on the boys' side and the girls for today?
On the boys, I think Stilwell Fort Gibson could be a fun matchup, and that'll be the night game, so I think it'll have a good atmosphere, which is always fun. And
Gibson
then
and Stilwell both kind of have this little bit of rivalry over the last few years. I've felt developed. You know, it's maybe not quite the hatred of the battle for the rock between Hilldale and Fort Gibson, but, you know, you've seen them constantly clashing, matching up in basketball and several other things over the last few years.
yeah. And then for the girls, probably, I don't know. I like watching the Fort Gibson girls. I'm excited to see if they look as good as they did last year. Taylor with a three ball.
Man, Taylor sinking that three. Again, good ball movement. Misses. Overthrows number 25 to go out of bounds, giving Nathan Hale possession.
Stevens with another three-point attempt. No good this time.
You know, it's definitely been all the offense production has been, you know, deep inside the paint. Maybe a couple jump balls there, but not much has been happening beyond the arch. Man, right into the hands of number 31. Emma Sam tossing it up.
And the whole time they're running that play, I didn't see any defensive movement at all. A nice block by Moreland. Nathan Hale will take possession over. And that'll bring up the end of the third.
73, Nathan Hale, 11.
I think we'll take a break and be back.
All right, we'll be right back with the action. This second half of the game, we've seen a lot more out of the Lady Rangers, scoring 11, bringing back a lot of action that's much better than what we saw in the first half. And they seem to be feeling better about it. You're seeing more ball movements, some communication between the team. Exactly the kind of things you want to see if you're a coach, bring your team back out from the game. Looks like we've got a foul on 31. Emma Sam.
First team foul. Shania Taylor at the line for 2.
Number 3 has just found herself at the stripe over and over and over again. She's making the most of it for the most part. Sam again for the shot, but it was blocked. Throwing it out to number 3, but she just can't get there in time. Stilwell's number 5, able to make the most of it. Beautiful recovery by Stilwell on the play. Marching it down the field. Pass. Throws it up. Misses. Gets her own board. Throws it over. Now you're seeing some ball movement. Open up some opportunities. Three-point shot. Miss.
Stilwell will grab their own offensive rebound as Van puts it back in for 2.
It has been so impressed by number 24. She seems to be at a little bit of high deficit compared to some of the other girls out there, but yet she constantly is able to get those boards and put them right in the hoop. I mean, that is what you're looking for. It's incredible.
Number 1 with a physical bucket.
Maddie George closing that one.
Moreland with the steal. She'll take it the other way.
Woo, Sam with another block. She is just controlling the paint.
Oh, sets up, takes a charge.
Star with the charge.
And she'll get the call. Moreland with the defensive effort.
Star, her third personal, second team foul on the Lady Indians.
Moreland holding their hip a little bit. Maybe hurting a little bit after taking that charge.
Like I said, I think the real difference in this half has been ball movement. When you watch the Lady Rangers, you know, when they've been successful, it has been the fact that they have gotten the ball to each other. But it looks like Stilwell with another steal. And we've got she's going to shoot for 2. Fouled on the shot.
Fouls number 3, Shemaya Taylor, her fourth personal, first team foul.
Shemaya Taylor, fourth personal. That she better watch out. She's starting to get into foul trouble, you know, but we're running out of time here in the fourth quarter, so not too much of a concern. She's definitely been a producer for this team.
Number 1 for Stilwell, the steal in the bucket. She'll lay it in for 2.
George.
Another steal for Stilwell. Maddie George passes ahead. George with the rebound and a putback. She's got herself a few buckets now. Another turnover. Stilwell will head the other way.
Little chit chat going on between the Stilwell coaching staff and the ref. Got him cracked up. Everyone down there.
Oh, Moreland, the physical effort in the paint. She'll draw the foul on the other end.
Fouled. You know, she's been breaking up the fouls here in the last little bit, but she's been ever present. Wherever the ball is, there she is.
Stilwell will force another steal as they take it ahead. Another turnover.
Man, tries to throw it over the back, misses. Marching back down the field, 22 to 25. In. Alyssa Rich putting the score down for that.
Moreland stop and pot for 3.
Doesn't even hit net. Total air ball. Like I said, the scores I've seen have been coming from the paint, getting close, good ball movement. We have not seen hardly anything coming behind the arch. Yet the Lady Rangers fan club, the cheer squad over there, is loud as ever, rooting on their team.
Yeah.
Appreciate the commitment.
10 seconds left. Still pressing.
Stillwell has been
Moreland will
relentless.
drive
They have
in.
not let the Lady Rangers come up for air.
That's going to wrap this one up, as the Stilwell Lady Indians will move to 11-2, and the Nathan Hale Lady Rangers will move to 0-9.
You know,
That
it's been a
means
great
that we will
performance
see
overall today by the Lady Indians, controlling from beginning to end and never let their foot off the gas. I mean, I think you'll be seeing them a lot, probably playing in the championship on Saturday if they keep playing